we made history today.
And you know, some people, when we announce this news,
Mm-hmm.
there are people who sit in their homes and think, you guys, we're letting you, the opportunities are there for Blacks to be, you know, to advance. Why are you guys still fussing and fighting over, justice for all kind of thing?
Yeah.
And you're like, wow.
Who cares what
they even wanted to shut us up after we had a Black president.
They wanted to shut Black people up once we was freed as slaves. You freed as slaves, for God's sake.
Yeah,
get over it.
Get over it.
So that's why I'm like, it doesn't matter.
Get over it.
Anytime, anything. You had Martin Luther King, for God's sakes. Get over it.
Okay.
Everything.
Now you want a 40 acres and a mule?
Yeah.
Oh, quit now.
That's not going to happen. And then how many mules do we get? How many mules is this
I don't
thing
want
going?
no mule. Now 40 acres I'll take. I don't want no mule. Oh Lord, we should give our mule to whoever, like, they tend 10 animals and stuff, and he'll pay us for our mules.
Right. So that's the whole reparations thing, and that's a whole nother conversation that we can have.
And I think
we have difference of opinion on it. I think, don't we?
Yeah. And one day I do want to talk about,
like, I'm for it, but not the way they put pictures.
I kind of agree with you.
Oh, okay.
The reasons you listed.
You don't need to give Black people a check.
Thank you.
But if you want to pour into the communities and all of that, I'm for that.
I definitely agree with that. One day I do want to talk about the invisible beauty. That
we can talk about that tomorrow, because you're not ready now. Unless you're ready.
No, I'm not ready now. I want to write my points down.
Yeah.
But just
do how you did that other one. That other documentary.
Little bits and pieces of it.
Little bits and pieces of it. We are people. What is it? The people something. The Black one we did.
Oh,
we stand the people or something.
I don't know. I think Emerald, whoever, they saw it. Somebody saw the documentary.
But this one is called
the People, maybe?
We the People, I think. This one is called Invisible Beauty.
Yes.
Kadeem Hardison's mom, she was like a model.
She was a model.
And she went on to be like a manager and director and producer,
her
all this
own
other
modeling
stuff.
agency.
But all the stuff she had to go through being a dark-skinned Black woman back in the day when that wasn't accepted.
Yes.
So that's a good one.
She was the voice.
Yeah.
For them.
So that's a good one.
Not for them, but for Black women.
Right. So you can talk maybe a little bit at a time. So if y'all want to watch
it may not be as detailed as the We the People. I probably can write my points down, because she basically, what she was fighting for is just all in one.
So if you guys want to watch that, that's what we're going to be talking about.
Mm-hmm. Invisible Beauty.
We should probably just do that all the time, since you've been watching all these documentaries.
Yeah, I like
documentaries. You can talk about Tyler Perry's documentary.
I was watching a documentary of Al Green.
Did they show him getting the grits thrown on him?
No, they talked about it. Al Green was mainly in the church first.
My mother, every time you talk about Al Green, her only story is that he got those grits thrown.
Everybody know him by the grits, and it was a married woman, and he didn't know she was married, and she got a little lost it because he was trying to get her, But I love Al Green. When I was in college, I wanted his greatest hits. That dude can sing. I heard him crooning and stuff in the documentary, but I didn't know he was basically his gospel is his roots.
Whatever
like most
you
people, I guess.
Do.
Yeah,
it's all right with me.
You doing Tina's version?
I am. You
gotta move like Tina.
That to me. I like her version.
I mean, any version Tina does is good, but you can't take that away from Al Green.
Oh, baby, that's him. Let's stay together. Loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Ooh, yeah. People don't do that no more. Times is good and bad, they out of there.
I love Al Green. Go ahead.
All right, so let's say hi to everybody before we get on. We came on actually on time. That's the only reason
I know. Y'all probably like, oh, they on quick.
Yeah, we never come on at 6.
Ooh, they on quick.
Wendy says, hey, sisters.
Hey,
Rosebud says, good day, ladies. Yes, I hope she does what needs to be done because Philly is out of the pocket.
Uh-oh.
Wendy says, Philly got a Black female mayor, Cheryl Parker Bowe. Wendy says, no taxes for 10 years, that would be good for me.
Okay.
Rosebud says, yes, no taxes and do something about this gun violence. And then Wendy saying, hey, Rose. So Rosebud must live in Philly too.
Mm-hmm.
or near there. Mm-hmm. Well, Cherelle Parker makes history. Philly elects the first Black woman mayor. Parker easily beat her Republican rival, David O., in a city where registered Democrats outnumber Republicans 7-1. Yeah, if she lost that would be just ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Philadelphia voters have elected Cherelle Parker as the city's 100th mayor, making her the first woman and first Black woman.
So first woman?
First woman.
Because we've had our women mayors.
And first Black woman to hold the post. Her defeat of Republican opponent, City Councilman David O., Tuesday was hardly a surprise. Parker succeeds fellow Democrat and outgoing mayor Jim Kenney, who is term limited. See?
What now?
That's the reason why he had to get out, because of term. We wish it was just because he just... See, why we got to do that for people to get out of there? So that's...
I forgot that you have limitations on some terms.
Parker told supporters at her victory party at the Sheet Metal Workers Hall on South Columbus Boulevard that her message resonated with a diverse group of voters. That I would put to great use everything inside of me, my lived life experience, she said, my professional experience, my academic preparation, that I would put all of it to great use, and I will make Philadelphia, let's hear this, the safest, greenest big city in the nation with economic opportunity for all. Let's see if she can turn around Philly. Because right now, Philadelphia doesn't have a good reputation.
Chicago don't either.
No, Chicago don't either. But at least we got a nice downtown. We've been able to maintain that.
But it's hard. If that's the struggle for every mayor that lives in these types of cities, is to make it safer.
In May, and now we have the migrants, so forget it. You stepping over them going into Louis Vuitton store on Michigan Avenue. Excuse me, Jose. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. I'm going Burberry for a minute. You mind me going in and buying a $5,000
you put it out the way.
Excuse me, migrant family. I gotta go in there and buy a shirt.
Get your little girl, please.
Thank you,
ma'am. Get your little girl.
Little girl hanging on the door as you open the door.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah. Michigan Avenue.
Yeah.
Or at the airport. You trying to get to a plane, you stepping over migrant families in the airport. And it's not even cold yet. Wow. And they come from, a lot of people come from Venezuela. I'm not going to get off. Okay. Which is 60 degrees. And they're in Chicago. That's
I'm thinking this is the sanctuary cities are the coldest cities in this country.
That's not a sanctuary. That's a freeze box.
They come to 70, 80 degrees to Chicago weather.
And they trying to get out of here. The little bit of cold we had, they trying to go back to Venezuela.
And that ain't even cold. Whoa, we had cold where your tears freeze up.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
All right, anyway. In May, the 51-year-old native of Northwest Philadelphia beat her party rivals in a crowded primary. You sound like the Republican Party right now. And all of them competing against each other, and Trump is leading. And by those knucklebirds, nobody getting out, they're going to split whatever little tiny vote they have, and he's going to get the Republican nomination. At least if it was 1 against 1, then you can at least make the argument on who needs to go against Trump. But nobody's going to get out.
Well, they fussing tonight on their
they'll be on tonight.
Crazy tonight.
They'll be on tonight at
debate.
And you know the war is going to come up. What's going on in Gaza. And the only part
I want to hear what's Ramaswamy going to say?
He's a moron. The only part I don't agree with Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley is what is that word?
Bulldog.
She will
pit bull.
She likes blood. Like she'll bomb everything.
Pit bull.
She worse than a pit bull. Ooh. That's the only thing I don't like about her. All the other stuff I like about her.
She like Reagan then.
She's like Reagan.
She's a female Reagan.
She's worse than Reagan. Though.
Reagan don't play when it came.
Reagan at least be like, can you stop for a second and let some humanitarian in? No, Nikki's like, no, let it all go.
They all going down.
She's the hard.
Well, DeSantis then is a little bit.
DeSantis is the same way.
If they come across the border, he was just going to take them out.
Yeah,
really.
Well, anyway, it says Parker. We keep going back to this lady.
I don't know.
Parker served 5 terms in Harrisburg as state representative. You can tell this is a drive-by story, honestly. I really don't. Well, I don't want to spend too much time on this.
That's unfair.
She's the first African-American
We got some people from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's in the state of Pennsylvania, but they're from Philadelphia. You who probably like, speak about her.
She said she was raised. So I told you that I was born to a single teenage mother. I was raised by my grandparents. Tim Scott
story.
No, he's born in the house of shoe with everything is worse. The woman with the story with the woman that lived in the shoe that had so many kids she didn't know what to do. That's him. He's the worst story in the world. My house was the house. I lived a house on the street. It was shaped like a shoe. We had so many kids in the house, we didn't know what to do.
Single parent.
You be like, didn't I hear this story before?
I had a single parent. They
called me Mushmouth. I look like the Cosby kids. The one with the hat, that was me.
His eyes go through the hat.
One day you'll be the president.
You would be. Or even in his administration team.
One day you'll be president. Because they sing all the time. One day, Mushmouth, you'll be president.
Whatever the
one day you'll be president.
Every situation, it'll be turned into a song. A joke isn't a joke
if you hurt someone. A joke isn't a joke when you feel sorry when you're done. So Mushmouth grew up with songs in his neighborhood. One day you'll be with Trump. What?
Anyway. That was Bill Cosby, though, boy.
Don't talk about Mr. Slipping the Pills.
Oh, gosh.
Mr. Fun Time.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I told you that I was born a single mother, whatever, raised by grandparents, that my grandmother collected welfare and subsidized food to take care of me.
Okay.
So she knows what it's like to be on SNAP.
Welfare.
To be on SNAP.
Okay.
Oh, you hot, huh? Yeah.
Well, how that went on?
I normally turn the fan on. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right. All
the
other times it's getting in my ear. It's cold. I can't even think
it's
right.
It's getting in my new growth. Yeah. My new growth. I got to keep that together.
But now you want the fan on, huh?
Yeah, because I don't want my edges curling up.
All right.
Go ahead.
Boy, I tell you, black women. All right, let's get off of it. We obviously don't care about this lady's story.
I do care because, in fact, they had a black mayor in Gary, Indiana, but I think she's no longer the mayor.
Gary, Indiana's horrible.
I pray that she does well.
Yeah. Well, she says here, Parker will inherit a city where gun violence has killed more than 360 people this year alone and wounded an additional 1,161 as of November 5th. So she promised to hire 300 new police officers, aggressively target low-level crimes, and bring the National Guard in, I guess, if she has to.
Okay. She ready.
So let's hope she do good. You're right. This is a good story.
She ready.
You're right. This is a good story because whether we live in Philadelphia or not, it's the first black female, and it's a city that people have been dogging out. So she could turn that around. Then people will say, okay.
Remember, we've been saying for the last few months that this is the year for black women.
Yeah, you're right. So let's see.
Let's go.
All right, let's see here. Y'all going crazy in here. I bet y'all talking about Philadelphia. Let me see. Wendy says, no, Philly got no taxes for 10 years. Okay, Rosebud says no taxes, yay. Everybody saying hi to each other. Rosebud said that song is my jam. Probably something we were singing. Marvin Gaye, probably. Christopher C. Al Green. Marvin Gaye. Al Green. Christopher C. says, hello, ladies.
Hello, everybody.
Y'all better sing. He said sang.
All right.
He didn't say sing. He said sang.
Sang is singing.
Everybody saying hi to everybody. Rosebud said Kenny wanted it anyway. Is that the Cosby kids? Was there one named Kenny?
I don't know.
Christopher C. said every elected office should have term limits. I agree.
Yeah.
You guys are in a good mood this evening. Yeah, let's see how long that lasts. And Rosebud says,
hits us every now and then.
Yes, Phillies needs a National Guard. Well, let's see. She said she
do too.
Yeah, she said she gonna bring him. Well, Trump said he was going to send the National Guard in.
Oh, we can't listen to it.
See, y'all sound like
his rhetoric.
That sounds like Trump, though.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
Yeah, that sounds like Trump.
Okay.
All right, so that was that story, y'all. Okay. New Philadelphia, right. Sherelle Parker. Love you. Yes, I do. We always do the same part. Let's do another part of that song. Shine your light, I love you.
No, yeah, shine a light to the eyes of the one left behind.
Shine the light, shine the light. Shine the light, won't you shine the light? Philadelphia freedom, I love you. Yes, I do. Philadelphia freedom, don't you know I love? We keep singing the same stupid song over again. Isn't there another Philadelphia song?
I don't know.
The song with Tom Hanks.
That's it.
No, Bruce Springsteen. That movie, y'all know from Philadelphia.
But it was Philadelphia Freedom that was in that movie.
No. It was Bruce Springsteen's Philadelphia song.
I don't know his song. I know the America song with him.
No. It's the
Philadelphia. Y'all know it, put it in the chat.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what Philadelphia song Bruce Springsteen sings.
Bruce Springsteen.
I was thinking of the Will Smith. Do he say Philadelphia in his
Oh, this is a story about how my life got twisted upside down. And I like to take a minute, just sit right there and tell you how I became prince of a town called Bel Air. I pulled up. Well, no, that's different. Okay. I was something about.
He didn't say Philadelphia though. He didn't say Philly. I thought he had Philly.
Maybe
in
there. He didn't have that in there. We know he's from Philadelphia.
Okay.
No, in West Philadelphia, born and raised. It's the first line.
All right.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, relaxing, shooting some hoops, something b-ball outside of the with a couple of guys who were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, your mama went to Uncle Bel Air. I whistled for a cab and when it came near, the guy said something, license plate something there. If this thing, I thought this thing was weird, but I thought, forget it. Yo, home to Bel Air. All right. I pulled up to the house around 7 or 8 and I yelled to the cab, yo, home, smell you later. Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there. Sat on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air. Then a couple of years, I went up to the stage and I slapped
right in his face. And I married a woman
and I almost lost controlling.
She always tells
I thought I was married for 30 years, but then it turned out we wasn't married at all. And I had some.
Oh God!
I'll add on to the whole story with him. All right. No, what's this Bruce Springsteen is this one.
I don't know what you talking about.
All right, hold on. It's gonna be stuck in my head. You know this song.
Bruce Springsteen, something with Philadelphia.
What is this? You don't know this one?
Sorry,
Streets
Bruce.
of Philadelphia.
Sorry, Bruce. I don't know.
Y'all know that song? The Streets of Philadelphia.
No.
All right. Anyway.
Elton John. Sorry.
Philadelphia. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. All right, y'all. So the latest. What was y'all saying in the thing? Hold on. Christopher Rosebud says yes. Philly needs a National Guard. Wendy says born in the USA. Oh yeah, that's his other song. Rosebud laughing. Christopher C says streets of Philadelphia. The streets of Philadelphia. That's Bruce Springsteen. Wendy says you're moving with your something uncle something double air. What does that mean? You moving with your ITN uncles? Excuse me. The Bel Air. I moved him with my
uncle and auntie in Bel Air.
Yeah, you're right.
She does a little finger.
And then,
not even his mom.
And then she says my hometown.
Okay.